Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again with Ben Grande, realtor here with my good friend and paisano, Luigi from Monte Lauro.
We started in 1996, and my parents started it with their family. I got involved in about 2008 after I graduated from culinary school, studied in Italy for a couple of years, worked over there. I moved back over here and got along with the family in 2008, and the rest is history. Part of my family comes from the Marche region near Oscoli Piceno, and the other part comes from near Teramo in the Abruzzi region. So we're a little bit of both. I think a lot of it is flavor. You know, you got your staple dishes that are traditional Italian or French or whatever. You taste them and you get an idea of where you want to go with it. And then from there, just the combination of flavors and textures. And a lot of it is just trial and error. I went to Italy and I did a course for 6 months in Jesi, which is in the Marche region. Then I did an apprenticeship in Abruzzi, where the best part about Italian food that I don't think people realize is there's never more than 3 flavors. In Italy, you let the fresh, clean flavors stand out, and that's what I love the most. People will say like, oh, I threw dry oregano, I threw basil, I threw salt, pepper, I threw garlic, I threw the kitchen sink in. Like for me, you get a nice tomato, a good San Marzano tomato, put a little bit of salt, olive oil, basil, garlic, pasta. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the most, it's simple and sweet.
After this dish, just watching it, you are gonna be like the headmaster chef at the house. I don't know, they might want you to cook all the time after that, but stay tuned. This is gonna be a great little segment that we're doing, a little different, and I'm super excited. Follow us. Ben Grande here with special guest Pino from Ciccio Olives. This is something different, something new. We're gonna show a little bit about Italian culture and down south in Calabria. We're going to be making a salad. It's pretty common down south in Italy. Pino here, he has a wealth of knowledge in the kitchen. He has a wealth of knowledge of olive oil. So we're going to ask him questions about mixing the two. So Pino,
Bring it on.
tell us about this salad and what you got going on.
So this was a classic salad for, this is called a Calabrese salad. And it's tomato salad with potatoes, onions, and hot peppers. We used to make this when it was really hot, those hot days that, you know, you don't feel like eating anything or you want something refreshing and fulfilling. This is the perfect salad for that. Like you can see, there is only a few ingredients.
Right, you have, these are tomatoes, right?
Tomatoes, we have basil, hot peppers,
Red onions.
some red onions, potatoes, salt, and oregano.
And olive oil.
And olive oil, and that's all you need.
That's it.
That's all you
No
need.
vinegar,
No vinegar, no, not on this
That's
particular
it.
salad. You could add vinegar, but we don't. This is pretty easy. You take the peel off the
watch
tomatoes.
This brand, Ciccio's Olives, where is it from?
This is our farm in Calabria. We're a family business. My dad has been doing this for over 60 years.
Wow.
And now he still works. He's 83 years old. God bless him. He still works. He's still like running around the farm.
How long does it take for a olive tree to produce, like olives? How long?
We plant the seedlings, and it takes between 7 to 10 years for the olive to come in full production. Now we cut the potatoes, guys.
Yep.
Potatoes, we cut them in half first. Then we cut them in half again. You want to make them a little smaller than the tomatoes, so you have nice chunks.
And you just dice these how you see fit, right? You know?
Yeah, this. Well, I like them in wedges like this.
That looks great. It smells delicious already.
I love hot peppers. These
this
are,
is-
if you like spicy stuff, you can even use red peppers. You can make it spicier, but these are spicy enough for us.
And this is basil.
This
here.
is basil.
Just goes to show you. I mean, I think in any household in an Italian family, when somebody's cooking for you, it's definitely a sign of love and appreciation. This is what they brought me in here, folks. Right here is the oregano. This is Italian oregano here, which is a key.
cheap oregano. It's good for you. It's healthy.
Yes.
And it gives a really, really good flavor. Now we put a little salt.
There we go. I can just smell, the smell, from this olive oil. Look at the color, You see that color like it's the onion? Like that's just amazing. And
Another secret is do not use a metal spoon. Use always a wooden spoon to do this, because you want to toast it. As you toast it, you want the potato to break a little bit so they mix well with the tomatoes.
and Ciccios, they sell these wooden spoons.
Yes, we do sell wooden spoons that are made from olive wood also.
So you could go to their website and buy these. And me and my wife already ordered some because I love this, especially my mom. My mom used to hit me with wooden spoons.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm very familiar with that because
I'm a wooden spoon survivor. I have that tattooed on my back. Pino, thank you so much for showing us this great dish. It was simple, it was easy, and I can't wait to try it with the olive oil
and
for the dinner.
if you guys have any questions about production, we always post stuff about how we make it, but please feel free to reach out. We're always there to answer any questions, and thank you.
Great. Well, listen, this is the salad. We're going to enjoy it with dinner.
All right, right now we're going to put the dish together for the Amatriciana sauce. Really simple sauce. 4 or 5 ingredients at the most. Pancetta is the cured back of the pig. We dice the pancetta. We have guanciale, is the cheek of the pig. We have a diced onion, fresh cracked black pepper, and the star of the show is the DOP San Marzano tomatoes. Some of the greatest tomatoes. They come from Naples, super sweet, amazing. What we do is then we have the olive oil in a pan. We're gonna add the guanciale, and we're gonna add the pancetta. We're gonna put this on the stove on a medium-high heat for about 10 minutes. It's gonna start to get translucent and crisp up a little bit. All right, we got the guanciale and the pancetta frying up here. We're gonna add the diced onion. We're gonna let that sweat out until translucent. Once that cooks down, we add the crushed tomatoes, the black pepper, and let it cook for 20 minutes. You don't wanna cook it any longer than that. So after 25 minutes, 30 minutes, the sauce is finished. Has a beautiful color to it. You got I left the grease in from the guanciale and the pancetta because that's where all the flavor is. So today we did 2 types of pasta. We did bucatini and we also did spaghetti. We're gonna do a little taste test to see which one's better. So right here we have the spaghetti with the sauce in there. Really good secret to a great pasta is cooking it in the pan with the sauce. Take a little bit of the pasta water. You want to pull the pasta out al dente. Al dente means with a little bit of a bite to your teeth. Over here in this other pan, we have the bucatini. I say the pasta tells you when it's ready, so you want to keep an eye on it. You don't want to set the timer, walk away, and forget about it. All right, that's perfect. Again, we're going to take a ladle full of pasta water. Now we're going to let that simmer for a little bit.
All right, guys. Hey, great. Look at this. This is what we have. This is what you would see in any Italian home when it's dinner time. Luigi prepared one of his signature dishes right here, and it looks amazing. We have also Pino's classic Calabrese salad with the homemade, olive oil. And Luigi, you have here, please explain what we got here.
So upon my studies and my research, I found out that the Amatriciana sauce, there is a red and a white version. This is, of course, the red, but there's also this story behind people saying if Amatriciana should be bucatini or spaghetti. So I decided we do both of them. We'll debunk it and we'll see which one tastes the best. Bucatini is a pasta with a hole down the middle. So they take a wire, they put the pasta around it, and they pull the wire out. It has a hole in the middle. It does really well with holding the sauce on the inside. So if you make the Amatriciana and you're gonna pull the spaghetti out of the pantry, you're not gonna make that special trip just for the bucatini 90% of the time.
It's exciting.
Oh, the black pepper, the fresh cracked black pepper, the olive oil. One thing that I always love doing when I do dishes like this is right before we're ready to eat, I like finishing it with a raw olive oil right on top. And I know someone who brought a really good olive oil today, so.
The only thing that we don't drizzle it on, it's on our pastries.
As a culture, the Italians have perfected everything. I think from food to cars to clothing, drinking, the family that eats together stays together. There's one thing that we always say in any household of any culture.
Amatriciana sauce comes from Amatrice, which is in Lazio. Lazio is the area where Rome is. So one thing that's a staple with this dish is a white skin grated Romano. So we have a freshly grated white skin grated Romano, put that on top, finish with some olive oil. I don't think it gets any better than that.
It's perfection, and I can't wait to dig in on
Cheers.
this plate. Hey,
Salud.
salud, salud, cheers. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Bon
Oh, look
appetit.
at this. Wow, great.
I gotta agree with you, Luigi. You know, Bucatini, it's a classic recipe, but I think spaghetti does the same job.
And one thing you notice, there's no spoons here. We are seasoned veterans with this. There's no spoons. We just plug and twirl. These two, I mean, they whip this up in 10 minutes. 10 minutes and you got a homemade cooked meal. Definitely fills all the cravings and everything you're looking for at night. You come into Monte Lauro, they'll gladly talk to you about how to make a meal, what you're looking for, the ingredients. As you can see, they provide everything for you to make a meal for your family.
We're not talking about a complex recipe. We're talking about a good meal, easy, fast.
If you talk about the dish right here to feed 4 people, you get a pound of pasta, which we used Rustichello, their Abruzzi pasta. It's a little bit more, around $6, $7. On top of that, you get a can of the San Marzano tomatoes, which is $4 or $5. You're looking under $20, you're feeding a family of 4 a pretty wholesome meal.
This concludes our segment today. I hope you guys enjoyed this with Pino here, with Ciccio Olive Oil Company, and Luigi from Monte Lauro.
Thank you, Ben.
No, listen, this was, guys, amazing. I was so happy to do this. You guys made it fun. Please like and share Ciccio Olives, Monte Lauro, and Ben Grande here on Facebook, Instagram. Make meals at home and become like the #1 chef in your household. So with that being said, guys, hey,
Salud.
salud,
Cheers.
cent'anni.
Cent'anni.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.
Take care.